What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy, Cam ATL, and welcome back to another NBA Prize Picks video with your boy. Drop a like down below because I already know you're gonna love it. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Comment anything in the comment section to enter your name into the $50 giveaway I do every single week on this channel. Speaking of which, the winner of the $50 giveaway from last week for commenting anything down in the comment section throughout the week is Jack Absolute 55. Jack Absolute 55. Hit me up on Twitter at Cam_ATL so I can get your info and send that over to you. Appreciate you as always. The next winner for the free PME access on our last video that we did is Ryan Landis. Ryan Landis. You are the winner of the free access. Got your two-man correct. Thank you for commenting and all that good stuff. Hit me up on Twitter as well, and I'll get you set up with a free month at Props Made Easy. Now, real quick before we get into the video, a lot of shit happened this weekend, man. Luka Doncic traded from Dallas to the Lakers was the most shocking trade I've ever seen. Like, I was ready to go to bed. Like, it was late at night. I'm ready to go to bed. Like, I'm winding down. I'm like, my eyes are heavy. I'm thinking to myself, oh yeah, I'm about to get some good sleep. All of a sudden, notification comes in. Luka traded to the Lakers. And all of a sudden, I'm like wide awake. Like I got a full night's rest. I was like, are you fucking kidding me? Like, since when does a player like Luka Doncic get traded like that mid-season? Like, I was talking with this with a few of my friends. It's like, look, man, like, if you're trading away a player like Luka Doncic, top 3 player, arguably top 1 for a while. I mean, I know this year he's dealt with some injury, but I mean, come on. Luka Doncic's top 3 for sure in the league, if not top 1, okay? And you trade him to LA for Max Christie and Anthony Davis, which, don't get me wrong, AD's a beast. But Anthony Davis deals with injury problems too. So it can't be that you're worried about Luka Doncic's injury proneness because of how he's been dealing with injuries so far this year. But yet you go and trade for a guy like AD, who a ladybug lands on his shoulder and he's out the game. Okay? But the craziest part to me is if you're going to trade a guy like Luka, why not shop him around? Why not tell all the teams, hey guys, Luka's available. What do you want to give me? And see what's available out there. Why go for the only place you reach out to? You feel what I'm saying? You reach out to Lakers under the table. Don't tell nobody else and trade a superstar like Luka. It makes no sense. And eventually maybe we'll get some information about it. But man, I'm telling you, I'm in Dallas, y'all, and like Dallas is broken up right now. Dallas is full of tears right now, dude. Like, it's wet outside from the tears of Dallas Mavs fans. It's sad. All right. Anyway, after talking about that, this weekend was an absolute ridiculous weekend. Okay? The tool on Friday, as you guys know, we track all of the top EV. Every play that is over 5% EV, we take off of the tool at any point. We keep track of it and see how the results are. On Friday, the tool hit over 80% of the top EV plays promoted on Props Made Easy among all sportsbooks. Over 80%. Huge Friday. I won over $2,000 on Friday alone. Then Saturday comes, and it hits over 68% of the top EV plays. And then yesterday comes, and it hits over 75% again. This tool is an absolute mastermind when it comes to player props. Huge weekend. Profited over $5,000 personally across all the sportsbooks. I played on Prizepicks, BETR, DABBLE, and UNDERDOG this weekend. I didn't make any slips on FanDuel, DraftKings, or any of those other sites this weekend, which I should have. But I just had a good bit going on as well at the same time in my life, so I just wasn't going and looking for a bunch of picks. Just kind of settled with the fantasy ones, but ridiculous weekend, man. And if you're a Props Made Easy member over the weekend, you stacked up. As you can see real quick, if you guys just want to go to the picks, go ahead and just fast forward through this. But I'm going to show some love to some members who are doing amazing. As you can see, Props Made Easy posted about it on Friday. Over 80% is absolute ridiculous. 6-0 Reggie, bang, with a couple nice hits there. Shout out to you. Struck Supreme. Team Props Made Easy for the win again. Best tool in the industry. Much love. Appreciate you, brother. Nice hits. Usted Ye Sabe Ring ding dong. Props made easy. We did it again. Excellent value used to perfection. Love to see it, brother. All the different sites, too. I love to see that. The sleeper site, the underdog. Love to see it, brother. What you got here? 6 picks for 434. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Steve Rogers, chill PME. Y'all making my bank account flood. The truth. Props made easy. Great end to the weekend. Love to see it, brother. Love to see it. Nice little 6-man to end things off last night. Love it. Bank 87, big sniper. Damn, you got a couple 6-mans? Nice. $5 to 125 there for that one. And then you missed one on this one, but you were able to double up. Beautiful. Oh, damn. That sucks. One more basket. That sucks. That's the worst, man. That's the worst way. I'm currently 3 shots away from 2K from $1 thanks to their picks. That's crazy. Yeah. You know what's crazy is a lot of people have done this same, my guy. I hope you hit. Yeah. So I actually know personally multiple Props Made Easy members who have hit this 10K streak on Underdog using the Props Made Easy tools as well. So I wouldn't be surprised to see these two hit this. Steve Rogers, good luck, brother. And good luck, OTS Steve. Good luck, y'all, man. Y'all are close. Only 3 picks left. Only 3 picks left. Good luck. Okay. I don't want to take up too much of y'all's time because I just rambled for a while, so I'm not going to scroll through the entire weekend of W's. But shout out to everybody who had amazing results this weekend. It was a huge weekend. Like I said, I personally profited over 5K this weekend alone. Yeah. So let's get straight into it. All right. Comment your favorite 2-man. Y'all know how we do it every video. Comment your favorite 2-man down in the comment section. Let's do $50 cash on this video. Favorite 2-man down in the comment section. I will randomly choose a winner, and if that 2-man hits, I will give you 50. If that 2-man missed, I will reselect again until I find somebody who hits their 2-man. So put your favorite 2-man down in the comment section, and we're going to get straight into it. Before we get into it, one update was made on the Props Made Easy tools over the weekend. The team came together and decided on an update to make. We decided that we wanted to change something small on the Props Made Easy tools. Now, as you guys know, the more accuracy you're going to get from your player props when comparing to sportsbooks is the more sample size that you have from the sportsbooks. Like, the more sportsbooks you have to compare to, the more consistently you're going to have. Now, as you guys know, we have access to over 150 sportsbooks available every single day, okay? Now, what we did was, for a play to show up on Props Made Easy, we changed the minimum sportsbooks. We had it at 5, to where for a play to show, we at least need 5 sportsbooks to be available for that line, okay? We changed that to 10. We changed that to 10. So now, for a player to show on Props Made Easy, they at least have to have 10 sportsbooks minimum showing on that player prop, okay? We want the biggest sample size possible, and as you can see, we changed that on Friday before the game's Friday, and as you can see, the success over the weekend, it has been even better. So the team came together, decided to raise that minimum. It's only going to raise consistency and raise how often you cash on a consistent basis. All right? But in turn, we may see less free throws made, less field goals attempted due to a lot of sportsbooks don't provide those props, right? Now, we still may have them if 10 sportsbooks have the line, but 10 sportsbooks minimum have to have a line to show it because we don't want to just show a play if 5 sportsbooks are showing because that's still a handful of sportsbooks is decent, but it's not as consistent as we're looking for at Props Made Easy. We want to help everybody win more consistently than they've ever won before, okay? And not only taking a minimum of 10 sportsbooks at least for a player to show, but also having our AI technology simulation projections as well on the same side, it's just going to take us to a whole nother level. And we saw it the first day we made this update on Friday, hitting 80%. Over 80%. I believe it was like 81.2 or something to be exact, of plays that popped in throughout the day. Absolutely ridiculous. Let's get into the plays for today. Let me refresh again. I've been ranting a little bit. Hopefully you just skip to the plays if you are not wanting to hear my rant. Anyway, PropsMadeEasy.com are the tools. As always, Damian Lillard over 6.5 assists at 6.41 EV percent on Prizepicks, minus 137 consensus odds on the over, projection of 7.35. We look at Dame Lillard. Over the last 5, he's hit this in 80%, only missing by 1 against Portland right there. If we look over the season, he's hit this in 58%. Absolutely love this spot for Dame Lillard. He's averaging 7.2 assists per game over the entire season sample. Dame Lillard over 6.5 assists is a great place to start, and this should be a playoff caliber matchup here. Cade Cunningham under 10.5 assists. That is a high number. Now, Cade Cunningham is an assistant guy. Like, this dude, he be assistant, okay? Under 10.5 assists, though, is the way that you want to go. That's the better EV side. 6.23 EV percent on Prizepicks, minus 136 consensus odds on the under. Projection is up there as well. It's not like we think Cade Cunningham's going to have a bad game. We still, AI technology projections still have him at 10 assists today, but he needs 11 to kill us. If we look at Cade Cunningham over the season, he's hit this in 71%. He's gone under 10.5. 71%, averaging 9.36 assists per game. So another good spot to go there. And then Onyeka Okongwu under 9.5 rebounds at a 5.96 EV percent, minus 135 consensus odds throughout the industry on the under. Projection of 8.65 on the under as well. Onyeka Okongwu, great option. Tobias Harris over 0.5 blocks at a 5.76 EV percent, minus 135 consensus on the over. Projection on the over as well. So some solid spots to open up the day. Over on Prizepicks Goblins, the top goblin of the day is going to be John Collins, over 14.5 points assists. He has hit this line in over 93% on the season. If you want to just take a look at this, 93% on the season, averaging 20.37 points plus assists on the year. Love this spot for John Collins, over 14.5 points assists. Zion Williamson, over 4.5 rebounds at a 92.3 season hit rate. We look over his season. Look at all that green. 8.15 average, and his 4.5 is the line for his Goblin. Josh Hart over 9.5 points has hit over 91%, almost 92% on the season. Look at that. Averaging 14.19 points per game. So some really good options for Goblins. Those are the best Goblins available. Over on Underdog, Karl Anthony Towns under 13.5 rebounds at a 6.57 EV percent, minus 133 consensus odds on the under, projection at 12.47 on the under as well. Karl Anthony Towns has gone under this rebounds line at 52.2% of the time, averaging 13.5 rebounds a game, which is crazy, by the way. Great season Karl Anthony Towns is having this year. For him to average 13.5 rebounds a game, that's crazy. But I'm predicting the under 13.5 rebounds in this one. Christian Braun over 22.5 PRA at a 6.46 EV percent, minus 133 consensus odds on the over, projection at 23.51. Christian Braun went out and had a couple huge games over the last 5 games. 37 PRA against Charlotte, 37 against Chicago. Dude has been dominating. Over the season, he's only hit this 33%, but as of late, dude's been a monster, and the data going off of all of the sports books, love the minus 133 consensus. Now, I talked about the 10 sports books minimum, right? We need 10 minimum. But remember, we take over 150 sports books. The 10 minimum just makes sure we're not taking props that only have 5 sports books available in the entire industry to compare to, because then you're not getting as accurate as you could be. So we raised the minimum up to 10. That's all we did, okay? All it's going to do is keep the low floor hitting plays off the board and keep us more at that high floor level, okay? Let's move on. Over on Better Picks, Mikal Bridges over 2.5 rebounds at a 6.83 EV percent on Better, minus 140.9 consensus odds on the over there. Projection of 2.8 on the over 2.5 rebounds as well. Mikal Bridges over the season has hit this in 61%, averaging 3.12 rebounds per game. Mark Williams over 18.5 points is a 5.5 EV percent over on Better Picks, minus 136 consensus odds on the over 18.5 points. Dude is an absolute beast, and in this position, the books expect him to go crazy against Washington, which makes a lot of sense, man. Everybody goes crazy against Washington, and because it's Charlotte, this game may stay competitive as well. So not only is it competitive, but Washington is absolute ass on defense. So yeah. Cade Cunningham under 10.5 assists. Again, we talked about him over on Prizepicks, I believe, or Underdog. Minus 136 consensus odds throughout the industry on the under. Projection on the under as well. So good spots there on Better. DraftKings pick 6. Nothing too crazy. Remember, I mean, the EV percent, look, you still have some very good consensus odds options on DraftKings pick 6. You can still play these plays. Just keep in mind that depending on your how many legs in your slip, the EV is not very good. Okay, the EV long term is not very good on DraftKings Pick 6. But some of these plays are very high probability. Minus 148 consensus odds on the over 6.5 rebounds for Missy. Colin Sexton under 4.5 assists is at minus 144 across the industry. So some decent options. Over on Dabble, as always, we got some great plays, man. 6.9 EV% on the over, 8.5 rebounds for Amen Thompson. Minus 141 consensus odds. We talked about this in Friday's video or Saturday's video, and he went out and hit it. Got 10 rebounds in that game. 10.87 player projection, 2.37 projected rebounds over that line of 8.5. Amen Thompson over the season has hit this in 40%, averaging 8.09. But look at this over the late. He has been rebounding like Shaquille O'Neal over the last 10 games or so. If we look at just the last 10, 70% hit rate, averaging 9.9 rebounds a game. Mikal Bridges over 2.5 rebounds. We've talked about him on a few sites, like his play as well at minus 140 odds on the over. Over on Vivid Picks, over on Dame Lillard of 6.5 assists at 5.6 EV%, minus 137 consensus odds. Projection at 7.35. Cade Cunningham under 10.5 assists at a minus 136 consensus. Again, we've talked about those players on many sites. Over on Sleeper, John Collins over 1.5 assists is already minus 136 odds on Sleeper, but great solid EV at 4.16 at minus 150 consensus odds other places if you want to play Sleeper. Let's check FanDuel and DraftKings. Over on FanDuel, the best play is Dennis Schroeder over 3.5 assists. Is already favored on FanDuel at minus 130 odds, but yet 8.15 EV%. Love this play over here on FanDuel. Minus 157 are the consensus odds on the over 3.5 assists throughout the entire industry on Dennis Schroeder, but yet you get it at minus 130 on FanDuel, which shows that FanDuel, that's a discrepancy. Grab it ASAP, because this will not be minus 130 all day. It'll go up to around where these are, okay? Or this line will just completely change to 4.5 or so. Malik Monk over 3.5 rebounds. You can grab it minus 110 odds on FanDuel, giving him a 7.55 EV%, because consensus odds are all the way up to almost minus 130. Projection is also on the over at 4.25. So you're getting it at minus 110 odds. Great spot there. He's almost an underdog to go. He's an underdog to go over 3.5 rebounds in FanDuel's eyes. But yet the entire industry expects him to be a favorite to go over 3.5 rebounds. So great spot there. If we look over his season, how often does he hit this as well? 50%, averaging 3.73 rebounds. So I like the spot. All right, let's check DraftKings before we head out for the day. Over on DraftKings, you've got some big EV spots, but again, these are going to be more risky because they're plus 100s and stuff. If you want the less risk, always go to favorite EV and take plays that are already favored, okay? Karl Anthony Towns under 3.5 assists is minus 130 on DraftKings. So already favored on DraftKings at minus 130 odds to go under 3.5 assists, but yet the entire industry is all the way up to minus 152 on the under 3.5 assists. So great value grabbing in at minus 130 at a 6.78 EV% there on him for him. And then when we're looking at all EV, Jose Alvarado over 10.5 points is plus 100 on DraftKings, but yet he's favored at minus 121 on average consensus throughout the industry on the over 10.5 points. Projection of 11.86. Great spot there, man. So we have a lot of plays on the board for today. Hopefully you're a Props Made Easy member so you can continuously get these best plays in as the day goes on. Thank y'all for joining me as always. Put your favorite two-man down in the comment section for your chance to win that $50. And also, make sure you're taking advantage of the Game Center, man. One simple click and you can see the best money lines, the best team totals, the base race to 20. We got every prop type you can imagine available on here to help you become a better all around, whether it be player props or game lines or whatever. It doesn't matter. We got you at Props Made Easy. So take advantage of all of the data that you have available to you and get them in, man. I'm sorry. I'm just taking a quick look at what we got here available. Oh, we got some good ones over on DraftKings. Over on FanDuel, we got a good one with the Thunder. Under 31.5 first quarter team total at minus 102 odds when it's minus 115 across the industry, giving it 5.93 EV. Solid spots, man. Take advantage of all the props made easy, man. Again, huge weekend, and it's not going to be a surprise when we sweep this entire week as well and have another amazing week. Thank y'all for joining me as always. And again, for all of this success, Props Made Easy is only $20 a month. You don't have to spend what it should be. I mean, Props Made Easy should be like $100 a month, to be honest with you. With all the data available, the AI technology simulation projections, all of the partnership allowing us to have over 150 sportsbooks per play, like it should, okay? But it's not, because we want to be here for the regular people who work those regular 9 to 5 jobs, who don't have a ton of time to research, but yet also don't have a ton of money to invest into a tool to be able to have more success. That's what Props Made Easy is built on. As well as Props Made Easy has pretty much been built by the people, for the people, by the people, because everything Props Made Easy has added to Props Made Easy are things that people love to see to have more success, and what people wanted to see Props Made Easy add, we added. If you're a long-time Props Made Easy member, you guys know where it started, and where it is now has grown exponentially. It's a huge tool, only $20 a month. Go lock in, and let's get this money, man. Thank y'all for joining me as always. I'm out.